Hello everyone. I'm very excited to talk to you today because what I'm about to share with you is something that completely changed my life, and I believe it can change yours too. It's not just about learning a language, it's about changing your mindset, your habits, and your future. Today I want to talk to you about something called 5 methods to improve your English skills. You know, when I was young, I was not good at English. In fact, I failed many times in school. I was rejected from jobs. I couldn't speak English well, and sometimes people laughed at me when I tried to talk. But I didn't give up. I realized that English is not only a language, it is a bridge to connect with the world. And today I want to share with you the 5 methods that help me and that can help you become better at English. If you practice these 5 things every day, I promise one day you will speak English with confidence and power. Method 1. Listen every day, train your ear. When I was young, I didn't have English teachers or online courses, but I had my ears. Every morning and night, I listened to English radio, English news, English songs. I didn't understand all the words, but I listened. Listening is the first key to learning English. You can't speak what you don't hear. Listening helps your brain get used to the sound, the rhythm, and the tone of English. If you are a young learner, start small. Listen to short podcasts, YouTube videos, or even English stories for children. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just listen and enjoy. Your brain is smarter than you think. It will slowly start to remember patterns, pronunciation, and expressions. When I was in Hangzhou, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. and ride my bike to a hotel where foreigners stayed. I listened to them talking. I didn't understand most of what they said, but I kept listening. After a few months, I could understand their greetings, their laughter, their emotions. That's how you train your ear, not by studying hard, but by listening every day. So my advice for you is this: make English part of your world. When you cook, when you walk, when you sleep, listen to English. It's like background music for your brain. One day you'll notice something amazing. You will understand English naturally. That's the power of listening. Method 2, speak without fear. Don't wait to be perfect. Let me tell you something very important. Many people never become fluent in English because they are afraid. They are afraid of making mistakes. They are afraid that others will laugh at them. But let me tell you, perfection is not the goal. Progress is. When I was young, I practiced English by talking to foreigners in Hangzhou. Every morning, I would say, "Good morning." And sometimes my pronunciation was terrible. The tourists laughed, but they also helped me. They corrected my words. They encouraged me. That's how I improved. I didn't care about being perfect. I cared about being better every day. If you want to speak English well, you must speak even if you speak badly. The more you speak, the better you become. Speaking is like learning to swim. You cannot learn by reading about it. You have to jump into the water. So here is my advice. Don't be shy. Speak with friends. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Record your voice and listen to it. Join English groups or clubs. Every time you speak, you take one more step forward. Remember this: fluency comes from practice, not from fear. I made thousands of mistakes when I learned English, but those mistakes were my teachers. If you are making mistakes, it means you are learning. So speak up, even when your voice shakes. Method 3, read every day, feed your mind. Reading is food for the mind. If you read every day, your English will grow like a tree. When I started learning English, I read everything I could find: newspapers, magazines, simple storybooks, signs in the street. At first I didn't understand, but I kept reading. Over time, my vocabulary grew. My imagination grew. Reading helps you in 3 ways. 1, it gives you new words. It teaches you how sentences are built. 3, it shows you how people think in English. If you are a beginner, don't worry. Start with something simple. Read short stories, children's books, or English dialogues. The goal is not to finish fast. The goal is to understand and enjoy. And here's a secret. Don't just read silently, read aloud. When you read aloud, you practice speaking, pronunciation, and rhythm all at once. I used to stand in front of the mirror, hold a newspaper, and read out loud. Sometimes my parents thought I was crazy, but that practice helped me more than anything. It gave me confidence. So make reading your daily habit. Even 10 minutes a day is powerful, because every page you read makes your English stronger. Method 4. Write to express, not to impress. Writing is the mirror of your thinking. When you write, you see what you know and what you don't know. When I was learning English, I wrote small notes every day. I wrote about my dreams, my mistakes, my plans. I didn't care about grammar, I just wanted to express my thoughts. Writing helps you organize your ideas. It helps you build sentences and remember vocabulary. But don't write to impress people, write to express yourself. Try this simple routine. Every morning or night, write 5 sentences in English about your day. Write what you learned, what you saw, what you felt. Use simple words. Simple is powerful. And then read what you wrote. You will see your progress. You will also find words you want to learn more about. Over time, your writing will become more natural, more confident, and more creative. Writing also helps you speak better, because when you write, you practice thinking in English. And when you think in English, speaking becomes easier. So remember, don't write for perfection, write for connection. Method 5, never give up. Make English a part of your life. The last method is the most important one. Never give up. Learning English is not easy. Sometimes it feels boring. Sometimes you forget words. Sometimes you feel like you're not improving. But remember, that's normal. Every great learner goes through that. When I was rejected by KFC, when I failed my university entrance exam, when people told me I would never succeed, I didn't give up. I kept going. And that's what you must do with English too. Make English part of your life, not just a subject in school. Watch English movies, listen to English music, follow English speakers on YouTube, think in English when you walk. Make English your friend, not your fear. The more you enjoy it, the faster you will learn. You see, English is not about grammar rules or vocabulary lists. It's about curiosity. It's about communication. It's about connection. If you learn English with love, patience, and consistency, one day English will open doors for you that you never imagined. You can travel, meet people, study abroad, start a business, or inspire others, just like I did. Remember this quote, "The best time to start learning English was yesterday. The second best time is today." So start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Every small step counts. You don't need to be the smartest person to succeed. You just need to be the most consistent one. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. It's not about how fast you go, it's about not stopping. So use these 5 methods. 1, listen every day. 2, speak without fear. 3, read every day. 4, write to express. 5, never give up. If you practice them every day, even just 15 minutes, you will see amazing results. You will start to think in English, speak confidently, and feel proud of yourself. Remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect to change your life. You just have to start, I believe in you. If I can do it, you can too. So go out there, listen, speak, read, write, and never give up. Because one day the world will listen to your story in English. My friends, I want to tell you something from my heart. Learning English is not only about speaking another language, it's about building your future. When I was young, I never imagined that one day I would speak English in front of people from all over the world. But it happened not because I was smart, but because I never gave up English. Changed my life. It helped me meet people, learn ideas, and see the world in a new way. And I believe it can do the same for you. Maybe today your English is not perfect. Maybe you still feel shy or afraid to speak. But don't worry, that's how everyone starts. Remember, a baby doesn't walk perfectly the first day, it falls many times. But it always stands up again. You must be the same. Keep standing up. Keep learning. Keep trying. If you listen every day, speak without fear, read with curiosity, write from your heart, and never give up, one day you will be surprised by how much you have grown. So from today, make a promise to yourself, a promise that no matter how slow the progress, you will keep going. A promise that you will use English to open doors, to connect with others, and to change your life. Don't compare yourself with others. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. If you are better than yesterday, you are already winning. Always remember this. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who keep moving forward. So go out there, learn, practice, smile, speak. Because the world is waiting to hear your voice in English. Thank you, my friends. Keep learning, keep believing, and keep growing. If you love this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to get daily motivation video